Dinosaurs have roamed the earth millions of years ago, but their presence still looms large in our imaginations and pop culture. From T-Rexes to velociraptors, these prehistoric creatures continue to capture our fascination. Here are 10 jokes and puns about dinos to tickle your funny bone. 1. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl using the bathroom? Because the P is silent. 2. What do you call a dinosaur with an extensive vocabulary? A thesaurus. 3. Why did the dinosaur cross the road? Because chickens hadn't evolved yet. 4. How do you know if there's a dinosaur in your refrigerator? The door won't close. 5. What do you call a dinosaur that never gives up? Try and Triceratops. 6. Why did the dinosaur break up with his girlfriend? She was a little too controlling, he needed some dinosaur freedom. 7. What do you get when you cross a dinosaur with fireworks? Dynamite. 8. How can you tell if a dinosaur is visiting your house? Their triceratops won't fit through the door. 9. Why can't you trust a dinosaur with secrets? Because they're always dinosnoring. 10. What's a dinosaur's least favorite reindeer? Comet, because it's too close to a meteor for comfort. Teachers play an essential role in shaping young minds and fostering learning environments. Often, their dedication and wit shine through in the form of jokes and puns that both entertain and educate. Here are 10 quips that celebrate the humor of teachers. 1. Why did the math book look sad? Because it had too many problems. 2. Why did the teacher go to the beach? To test the waters. 3. What do you call a teacher who never farts in public? A private tutor. 4. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything, just like a teacher's excuse notes. 5. How does a teacher freshen her breath? With Tic Tacs. 6. Why did the teacher wear sunglasses? Because her students were so bright. 7. What's a math teacher's favorite dessert? Pie. 8. Why was the music teacher locked out of the classroom? Because she lost the keys when conducting. 9. Why was the English teacher always calm? Because she had proper punctuation. 10. Why did the teacher bring a ladder to class? Because she heard the students were going to high school. Doctors play a crucial role in our lives, keeping us healthy and treating us when we're unwell. But they're not just all about serious medical matters, they also have a knack for humor. Here are 10 jokes and puns that celebrate the lighter side of doctors. 1. Why did the doctor carry a red pen? In case they needed to draw blood. 2. Did you hear about the optometrist who fell into a lens grinder? He made a spectacle of himself. 3. What do you call a doctor who fixes websites? A urologist. 4. Why was the math book sad? Because it had too many problems. 5. Why did the doctor carry a thermometer? She wanted to find the degree of the situation. 6. Did you hear about the doctor who became a chef? He specialized in organ-icy cuisine. 7. Why did the doctor become a magician? Because he wanted to make his patients disappear. 8. Why did the doctor carry a ladder? To check the high blood pressure. 9. Why did the doctor always carry a map? In case of arteries. 10. Did you hear about the doctor who fell into the MRI machine? He went in head first and came out a little mentally imbalanced. Nurses are the unsung heroes of the healthcare world, tirelessly working to care for patients with compassion and skill. Despite the seriousness of their profession, nurses also have a knack for injecting humor into their daily routines. Here are 10 jokes and puns to brighten any nurse's day. 1. Why did the nurse always carry a red pen? In case she needed to draw blood. 2. Did you hear about the nurse who won the lottery? She said she'd still come to work, but only for the scrubs. 3. Why did the nurse bring a red marker to work? In case she needed to check someone's blood pressure. 4. What did the nurse say to the overly confident patient? You may be feeling artery fine, but let's not vain glory too soon. 5. Why did the nurse go to art school? She wanted to learn how to draw circulation diagrams. 6. Why don't nurses trust stairs? Because they're always taking patients down. 7. What's a nurse's favorite type of music? Hip-hop. 8. Why did the nurse always carry a pencil? In case she needed to write a prescription for laughter. 9. Why did the nurse carry a notebook? To jot down all the heartfelt stories she heard from patients. 10. Why did the nurse keep the bedpan in the fridge? She wanted to serve up a cold specimen for the doctor's inspection. Women are often the subject of jokes and puns, and while it's essential to tread lightly and avoid stereotypes, there's room for light-hearted humor. Here are 10 jokes and puns about women. 1. Why did the woman bring a ladder to the bar? Because she heard the drinks were on the house. 2. Why don't women need watches? Because there's a clock on the stove. 3. What did the woman say to the nosy avocado? Mind your own guac business. 4. Why did the woman put her money in the blender? She wanted to make liquid assets. 5. How does a woman hide a $100 bill from her husband? She puts it in the ironing pile, he'll never find it there. 6. Why don't women ever go on strike? Because they don't want to raise their voices and lower their pay at the same time. 7. Why did the woman refuse to play hide and seek with the mountain? Because it always peaked. 8. Why was the woman always calm during tax season? She knew how to keep her deductions in check. 9. How did the woman get a good deal on her car? She drove a hard bargain. 10. Why did the woman become an astronaut? She needed more space. Why did the engineer cross the road? To solve the chicken and egg problem, of course. Engineers are known for their wit and humor, often turning their technical expertise into puns and jokes. Here are 10 engineer-themed jests, sure to spark a laugh. 1. Why was the bridge always tired? Because it was overworked. 2. Did you hear about the mathematician who became an engineer? He found integration to be a natural progression. 3. Why do engineers make terrible comedians? Because they can't handle the pressure without cracking. 4. What did the engineer say when he couldn't solve the equation? I guess I'll just have to derive some pleasure from it. 5. How does an engineer freshen their breath? With a little bit of silicon mint. 6. Why did the engineer bring a ladder to the bar? Because they heard the drinks were on the house. 7. Why did the engineer go to art school? To learn how to draw conclusions. 8. Why don't engineers play hide and seek? Because good luck hiding when everyone knows you're in your element. 9. What did the engineer say when asked if they wanted to hear a construction joke? I'm still building up to it. 10. Why did the engineer bring a pencil to the job interview? In case they needed to draw some conclusions. Physics can be a daunting subject for many, but it also provides ample opportunities for humor through puns and jokes. Here are 10 light-hearted quips to brighten your day. 1. Why did the photon check into a hotel? Because it needed some rest mass. 2. Did you hear about the physicist who got cold? He turned up the heat until he reached absolute zero. 3. Why don't we tell secrets to atoms? Because they might just split. 4. How does a physicist organize a party? They plan it quantum mechanically. 5. Why did the chicken cross the Mobius strip to get to the same side? 6. What do you call a physicist who meditates? A Bomayanji Buddha. 7. Why don't physicists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. 8. What did the thermometer say to the graduated cylinder? You may have graduated, but I've got degrees. 9. How did the physicist solve his constipation problem? He worked it out with a moment of inertia. 10. Why did the tachyon go to the party? Because it was already there. Friday, the universally cherished day of the week, brings with it a sense of anticipation and relief as people eagerly await the weekend ahead. To celebrate this beloved day, here are 10 jokes and puns sure to bring a smile to your face. 1. Why did Friday sit on the clock? Because it wanted to be hands-on for the weekend. 2. What's a Friday's favorite game? Hide and seek, it always disappears when you're looking for it. 3. Why did Friday get a job as a baker? Because it needed dough. 4. How does Friday always greet you? With a high five, of course. 5. Why did the scarecrow work extra hard on Fridays? Because it wanted to be outstanding in its field. 6. What did Friday say to Thursday? I'm so glad I'm not stuck in the middle anymore. 7. Why did the calendar go to therapy? It had too many issues with Friday commitment. 8. How do Fridays stay healthy? They always make sure to get a good weekend of sleep. 9. Why was Friday always so calm? Because it knew the weekend was just around the corner. 10. Why was the math book sad on Fridays? Because it had too many problems and knew it wouldn't get solved until Monday.